The Syrian government hails this as a major victory. Pro-regime forces, apparently backed by Russian air power, managed to break through to the Queris air base east of Aleppo. It was under siege by ISIS militants for almost 2 years. Syrian government media later aired a recording of President Bashar al-Assad congratulating the soldiers involved. "I salute the heroes who remained steadfast for years," he said in a statement read on Syrian state TV. "And I salute the heroes who contributed to ending the siege. And I salute every soldier in the Syrian Arab army, for he is a brother or a son to us, and their life and safety is always the first of priorities." The news comes as Syrian forces claim they are inflicting, quote, huge losses on their enemies, which include Islamist but also more moderate rebel factions. As Russia and Iran bolster Assad's forces, international leaders continue their efforts to find a diplomatic solution to a civil war that's left more than 250,000 people dead, according to the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, and has turned millions into refugees. Ahead of a second round of international talks in Vienna, the Reuters news agency reports that Russia has floated a peace proposal. One that reportedly calls for an 18-month transition period, a council to outline and implement political reforms that Bashar al-Assad should not be a member of, and finally, early presidential elections. According to media reports, the plan would not exclude Assad from running in those elections, something the opposition and its backers demand as a precondition for any peace talks. Moscow vehemently denies putting forward such a proposal, the Russians saying first they want clarity on which opposition groups should be part of the diplomatic process and which ones shouldn't. I mean, first of all, a necessity to agree on a list of terrorist organizations, Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said, so that no one has any doubts or hesitation to an affiliation of this or that armed group. As Syrian government forces display their perceived momentum on the battlefield, the international community is trying to maintain the diplomatic momentum on the quest to finally end this bloody conflict. Pleitgen, CNN, London.